Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Fate and Destiny Astro. Today I like to talk about Jupiter retrograde. And in my previous video, I gave you general idea of what retrogression is, what are the inner planets, outer planets, how long every year they go retrograde. And in today's video, I will like to talk about Jupiter retrograde right now in the zodiac Gemini. So Jupiter begins retrogression on November 11th, 2025 in the zodiac of Cancer. Then it stationed, moved back to Gemini on December the 5th, and it will stay in Gemini till March the 10th, and then it will go direct and move back to Cancer zodiacs. So what is Jupiter first? So Jupiter is a celestial teacher. It teaches us and guides us for wisdom, higher understanding. It gives us the opportunity for personal growth and learning. So retrogression, folks, is the time, or when Jupiter goes retrograde, it is kind of cosmic cleaning services. It wants us to address old habits, want us to do introspection, visit the past issue. It wants us to slow down. It brings delays and challenges associated with the planets and the houses it is transiting at particular time. And in our Hindu Vedic astrology, Jupiter represents wisdom, teacher, father, higher learning, ethics, long-term blessings, growth in our career, family values, and it just wants us to not get complacent and not get overconfident in those matters, whatever houses Jupiter is transiting. And during the time of retrogression, it is a great time for us to revisit our past, decisions which we made about our career, our education, personal beliefs, and spirituality. It deepens our wisdom before we go seek out newer ventures. It's all about reflection and strengthening our foundations. So now I'm going to focus on Jupiter retrogression going through your personal horoscope, whatever, based on sidereal zodiac. I'll go one by one, starting with Aries ascendant. Right now, Aries ascendant people, your Jupiter is transiting through your 4th house, and 4th house has to do with your home environment, your emotional security, your mother, real estate, and those sort of values. So if Jupiter transiting retrograde is going through your 4th house, it means certain old issues will resurface. Maybe it has to do with your mother, your home things, and you have to clear all those understandings. So if you have some previous issue with your mother, this is a great time for you to work on it. So let's say you start renovating a house, maybe something is falling apart in the house, or you have to redo it. Same thing, it has to do with real estate. And if let's say you're negotiating a deal, there is a chance maybe you have to fine tune and redo certain things. 4th house also signifies your vehicle. Maybe you are postponing some servicing of your car or vehicle, and this might be an appropriate time for you to look into it because it is transiting in your 4th house if your Lagna is Aries or your ascendant is Aries. And if you have a Taurus ascendant right now, as per Vedic Hindu astrology, retrograde Jupiter is transiting your 3rd house, and 3rd house has to do with your short trips, communication, your younger siblings, your neighbors, and your self-initiative. So it is an excellent time for you to reach your younger siblings or neighbors and clear some old misunderstandings and have an honest heart-to-heart conversation. And since the 3rd house has to do with communication, so be careful before you communicate, think it through, sleep over it, and cross all the T's, put all the dots in your communication. There might be delays or setbacks in regards to some written communication. Maybe you have expecting a mail from your job or visa. So there might be some delays or you have to redo certain things. So, that is the time. For third zodiac, Gemini. So if currently Jupiter is transiting to your second house as for the Gemini ascendant, it means your key areas or focus should be family, speech, and finances. So this is the time when Jupiter is retrograde in your second house. If you are a Gemini ascendant, there might be some old disputes around the family, or this is a great time for you to do healing, put closures, or clear all those miscommunication or misunderstandings. And you also have to be honest with your finances, because second house has to deal with your earned income. So this is a great time. You need to take care of that. If you're a Cancer ascendant, right now Jupiter retrograde is transiting through your first house. And first house has to do with yourself, your identity, your self-image, how you perceive yourself. So pay extra attention. Don't be overconfident, because it can lead to inaction. So this is the time where Jupiter wants you to put focus on it, be more optimist, and do maybe makeover. Like if you want to change certain thing, maybe beautify yourself, change some hairstyle, or you want to improve your image in public, this is a great time and for Jupiter to give you expansion and growth in that matter when it goes direct in March. So this is the time to do the groundwork. So fourth is Leo. So if you have ascendant Leo, or you have a sidereal Leo ascendant, right now Jupiter is going through your 12th house. So 12th house, it has to deal with your inner work, spirituality, retreat, rest, and then it also deals with foreign countries or foreign lands. So this is if you're a Leo ascendant, right now it's a great time for you to go for meditation, spiritual retreats, or if you have some old guilt you're carrying, you have to forgive and let go and close that chapter. And if you're considering going for a trip to foreign country, this might, and postponing it, this might be a good time for you to do that. So if you are a Virgo ascendant, right now Jupiter is going through your 11th house. So 11th house has to do with name, fame, gains, and it has to do with your elder siblings, your friends, and social circle. So if Jupiter goes through these houses, it is the time for you to make connections with your contacts, your friends, or mend with your relationship with your elder sibling. And since it's also going through your friend circle, so there might be some things you want to revisit, and then work on it. So your relationship with your friends will get stronger. So if you haven't called your friends for a while, maybe you recheck with them and rekindle your friendships. And it is also house of gains, massive gains. So if you want to, you're working on some project, some business dealings, your friends will certainly help you with that. Then coming to Libra. If you are a Libra ascendant, right now Jupiter is transiting through your 10th house, which has to do with your karma, career. It has to do with your public image, name, fame, honor. So stay humble. Don't be overconfident, because Jupiter wants you to focus. It will give you maybe extra responsibility. And if you are a Scorpio ascendant, right now Jupiter retrograde is going through your 9th house, and 9th house to do with travel, family, father, teacher, higher education, your religion, and spirituality. So if it is retrograde in your 9th house, it means Jupiter is telling you to work on some old issues. If you have anything to do with that father, or if you're considering to go back to college for education, enhancing, or want to take a long distance travel, that might be appropriate time for you. And if you are a Sagittarian ascendant, right now Jupiter is going through 8th house in retrogression motion, and 8th house has to do with intimacy, deep transformation, secrets, has to do with your in-laws, joint finances, unearned income. So you will see sudden unexpected things that come to the surface from the past. Maybe it has to do with your intimacy and all. So you have to work during this phase. Thanks for watching.